Alexa, why is my throat sore?
Maybe you should back off a couple inches.
Alexa.
Hey, I'm Blythe. I'm recently single and I've been dating a little bit. So, it didn't take me that long to realize that there's a bunch of toxic things that men do, that make me really obsessed with them. I get very obsessed. So I made a list, aka how I know I have daddy issues. So without further ado.
As she starts to go down this list of 9 things that toxic men do, you'll start to realize these things aren't even toxic. These modern women just aren't used to men respecting themselves and valuing themselves. That if a guy has a certain standard or preference, or if he does a certain thing that she doesn't like, that doesn't align with her values, and he's not a little puppet, he's all of a sudden toxic. Now she's obsessed. Now he's a misogynist. Now he doesn't like women. See, guys, you have to be mindful that most women, they want you to do things their way. They want you to follow their path because they're so used to a lot of simps that do everything that they say, and they're like their foot soldiers, that they're at their hand and feet, and at their beck and call, they have to roll the red carpet out, that when they get a real man, when they meet a quality guy who is of high value, she's like, oh man, I gotta have that guy. All of a sudden, she's obsessed, and everything he does is toxic, and it turns her on.
Number 1, taking 2 to 3 business days to reply. What is this? What is this? I didn't know this was a thing, but it's a thing. Genuinely 2 to 3 business days to reply. But when the replies are sweet when they come through, but 2 to 3 business days, really? I love it. I love it. You're so busy. You're too busy for me. Yes, give me more. Number 2, saying no to simple requests, like the most simple request. I asked a dude the other day to send me a photo of something really chill, and he went, no, with a smiley face, not an emoji, a colon and a close bracket. No. I was obsessed. Number 3, starting arguments or insulting me. I don't know what it is. I knew this dude, right, and I found him absolutely I didn't like him at all, really. Didn't fancy him at all until he started hurling abuse at me. And then I was like, am I into this? Yes, I am into this. And I'm talking like horrible shit. Like just the nastiest shit ever. And I'm like, tell me again that you think I'm trash. I love it. Instantly obsessed. Number 4 is give me no reassurance. I feel like that is kind of self-explanatory. Just keep me guessing. Like, make me feel like I don't even know if you even care if I would die tomorrow. That's hot. And number 5 is keeping compliments to a minimum. Like, I'm talking, I'll get dolled up to the nines, and they'll say nothing. I'm waiting for the compliment, and you're there stood, and they're like, yeah, you right? No, I'm not alright.
Before we continue, I'm excited to bring you guys today's video sponsor, Tiege Hanley. Tiege Hanley has helped me start and maintain my skincare routine by making the entire process easy, effortless, and uncomplicated. It's by far the best skincare system for guys like you and me. A daily face wash to get rid of all the dirt and grime on your skin. A 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of all the dead skin cells. An AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun. And a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. My favorite part about Tiege Hanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Their products have made my skin look and feel better than ever, but you don't have to take my word for it. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers around the world. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including 20% off the retail price, the ability to customize your box any way you like, exclusive monthly deals, you can pause and cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're giving all my viewers a great deal. Click that first link in the description box and you'll get 30% off your first box and a free gift. Click that link and get started today.
And at number 6, 1 word replies or emojis. Just 1 word. I will spend literally 2 hours curating a text message perfectly to be the perfect amount of sexy, yet mysterious, yet funny. And I'll send it to every person I know, and my mother, my sister, before it gets to you. And you're going to reply with, cool. Or again, the fucking colon and the closed bracket. Not even, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It really gets me going. I love it. Number 7, love bombing and then gaslighting you when you like them back. Now this is, men have got this on lockdown. Because with girls, I've dated girls before, and they love bomb, but then they commit to the love bomb, and then you end up together, and it's wonderful. With guys, they will be pulling out the L word. Like, I could fall in love with you. I think you're my perfect woman. They're doing the mostest. And then they go cold, and they're surprised that you're unhappy with that. And you're like, didn't you tell me that you're obsessed with me? They're like, whoa, why are you so obsessed with me? I'm like, whoa, because you told me that you love me, and then you took 2 to 3 business days to reply, and now I'm obsessed with you, and I want your babies. That's what's happening. Number 8, do you know what? Just really quick thought. If any guy that I am speaking to right now sees this, I'm just kidding. Number 8 is ask you to send a photo of yourself, and then don't tell you how good you look. That's actually happened to me. I was away for a lot this month. I went to Antigua, and then I went to Italy, and so while you're away, people are like, oh, send me some photos, like, what are you up to? And then I sent the pictures, and by the way, like, it takes me a little minute to like decide what photo, make it look all candid, like, oh, this is just one I just took right now, right? And you send it, and they make a remark about something that is nothing to do with you in the photo, or they say, like, nice shoes, but like, what about my face? Are you kidding? Or they just skip, like they never even saw the photo. What is that? You're really gonna make me feel like shit. I will continue to seek your approval. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. And number 9 is when you just plain old ghosts. Please come back. Please come back. I've already planned our wedding, darling. Dun, 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 dun. My mum knows about you, and we're gonna get married, so you're gonna have to unghost me, sir.
Let's go over and break down a few things that she says that makes her obsessed with toxic men, aka men who have standards. Number 1, not replying back right away, taking 2 to 3 days to get back to her, or just taking your sweet time. Now, you're going to do this naturally. Some guys do this because they want to get back at the girl, but if you're focused on your purpose, if you're focused on the gym, if you're focused on building your life, you're not going to have time to text a woman 24/7 and see how she's doing and, hey, beautiful, just thinking about you, good night, how's your day? You're not going to have time to do that because you're not going to be able to entertain her. Something that most women are just used to. They're used to guys that are at their beck and call that she can just text and play games with and talk about silly stuff. And she's not really attracted to those guys because those guys are always there. They're easily accessible. As opposed to you, if you're waiting a whole 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 hours to get back to her, however much time, that's letting her know subconsciously, man, this guy either has other women he's dealing with, he has a greater purpose, he has other things he's focused on. Oh, well, I gotta hear from him. So when you text her back, and it could be 1 to 2 word responses or whatever, it could be a dry text message, she's going to be that much more attracted to you as opposed to a guy who's been texting her all day, all night. They've been talking on the phone. Listen, the less you do for women, the more she's going to want you. That's the rule of thumb. Now, the next thing, being able to say no, okay? Most guys have a hard time doing this because they want sex so bad. They want companionship. They don't want to hurt their girlfriend's feelings. They don't want to, lose out on sex. They don't want to lose sex on the table. So what they do is they say yes to a woman. Yes, yes, yes. And even if she says, let's go do this, they just say yes. Don't be a yes man. Be able to walk away. Be able to say, you know what? I have an opinion. No, we're not doing this. Because if you say yes to a woman all the time, that's letting her know subconsciously you have no backbone, number 1. And number 2, she's able to manipulate you and get whatever she wants from you. You don't want to be that guy. Because she say, hey, let's jump off the cliff. And because you find her attractive, because you think that's the only girl you can get that's good looking, you'll say, okay, let's jump off a cliff. Let's do it your way. All right. You should be making all the decisions in the situation, marriage or relationship. Now, she can have her little input, but here's the thing. You make the final decision. You say yes or no. It's better to say no to women as opposed to yes all the time. Use more no's than yeses. Because when you do this, it's going to let her know this guy is establishing the situation. And if you're a yes man, she's going to easily break you down. She's going to drain you dry. She's going to use you up, and then she's going to get rid of you. She's not going to deal with a guy who's able to tell her no. Be able to walk away. Be able to say, no, I'm not accepting a friend zone, for an example. I don't want to be your friend. No, I'm not, getting your Snapchat. What's your number? Be able to say no, okay? If you're able to do this, you're going to save a lot of time, a lot of energy. Because a lot of women, they just want yes men. And especially if you're a guy who's like weak, like putty, and women can sense that. Oh, this guy, he ain't nothing. He's a yes dude. Hey, can you take me to work? Yeah, okay, I'll be there. Hey, can you loan me some money? Yeah, I'll be there. Hey, can you give me this? Yeah, I'll be there. Hey, baby, can we go to this restaurant? Yeah. Listen, don't do that. Okay, have a backbone, have respect for yourself, value your manhood. Now, the next thing, not giving her reassurance like she wants. And every woman wants reassurance because reassurance is AKA validation. And women want that stamp of approval, that check mark, that, yeah, you're good, you're in the clear, girl. So when she asks, so what are we, for example? You say, what do you mean? Oh, are we together? I'm just taking, let's take things one day at a time. Let's just, hang out and continue what we got going. She's going to say, okay, because she wants that stamp of approval. She wants that, you're my girlfriend, you're my woman. Every woman wants that. Okay, so if you're that type of guy who's trying to lock a woman down, who's like, hey, let's be together, let's get together. Listen, take some time. You don't need to rush things. Just be easy, because every woman wants your approval. Every woman wants you're my girlfriend over all the other girls, and that's what these women crave. Because if she's able to get that yes, that means, okay, wow, I got his validation. He chose me over all those girls, over all the chicks he's dealing with. And that's ultimately what women want. They want that yes. They want, you're my girlfriend, you're my woman, we're together in this. I chose you. That's going to make her that much more happier. As opposed to you just giving her your commitment like that. That's like easy for her. Now she don't got to work for anything. She don't got to put any effort. You giving her what she wanted to. So why should she respect you? Why should she try to work hard to keep you around? Think about it. Now, this one is very important. Every man should be doing this when it comes to women. Only if she's not cooperating. Only if she's giving you a hard time. She's playing games. Ghosting women. Don't have any remorse. Don't say, well, let's work on this. Because the vast majority of women know what they're doing. And if they don't know what they're doing, it's not your job to explain to her, hey, I want more effort. Hey, stop playing these games. Hey, stop giving me one-word responses. Hey, it's not your job to do that. If she's not coming correct, and these women aren't foolish. They know what they're doing. And they're giving you dry responses and they're just, not trying to set up a date. They're giving maybe, I'll see, possibly. Ghost her. Don't give her any explanation. Don't say, well, you did this. Don't explain anything to her because you're going to waste your time. Remember, women don't operate on logic, so you can state facts. You can say, I didn't like you did this and that. She's going to try to spin it around on you and play the victim and point the finger at you. So stop explaining yourself to all these women. Just get rid of them. If they're not following your program, all you have to do is say, look, we're going to do this, we're going to do this and then this. If they're like, I ain't trying to do that, don't go back and forth with combative, uncooperative women. Don't do it. If she's not feminine, she's not following your lead, ghost her. You're going to save yourself a lot of time, energy, and money.